why it's showing such a weird pattern. And now it's showing the fact that you can send me a gift, a super chat, or subscribe and pick a tier that suits your support of me. Those are your options when it comes down to the YouTube support, from monetization and all of its perks. The small proceeds that are submitted are put into a pool and then divided up into percentages. So the 10% that comes back to the pool, 1% of that is mine. The other 9% goes to other creators, which is pretty cool too. I don't know how that works for me on my end, but we've got some plants here growing up out of the ground pretty good. Thankfully, I was hoping that my sweet potato would take off, and finally, it's taller than the pot that it's in, which is great. So, as small or as big as the sweet potatoes will grow, I will be harvesting and collecting them for lunch or suppers. It'll be fun. It'll be good. And then once I get the hang of doing it, I'll know what not to do next year. I think it should be in a bigger pot, first of all. My hypothesis for next year is to get a bigger container, maybe like a fish pan. Fill the fish pan up with some good compost. And I don't have the fish pan full of compost from my old house because the movers didn't realize that it had to come with them. So it's still in the old house if they didn't get rid of it. And I'm sure if they were any kind of a gardener, they didn't. So for years I've been working on the soil. But I wanted to show you. Welcome in. How you doing? Hey, glitter bombs. Thanks for everyone coming on in. I am so grateful to be here and having this as an outlet and a platform to be showing up on every day. I think it's pretty neat that, thank you for that. That's a beautiful gift. Thank you for the gift. Sent us sunshine. Oh, wow. That's my first ever gift. Huzzah. Thank you. And it's the sunshine. Of course it is. Well, I'm here, like I said, making the moments count. I'm 6 years into sobriety, and I found this platform through a friend of mine. Said to me, Shirley, I'll subscribe to you. Thanks. This is a new to me shirt. And this afternoon, a friend of mine messaged me and asked if I was home, and I said, yes, I'm home. You coming in? She had an appointment, but she had some things she wanted to drop off to me. I'm like, okay, things? What kind of things? Here, she was after going to get herself some lunch, I think, and got me a turkey sandwich with dressing and cranberry sauce. I have never tasted a sandwich so good. But not only was it this amazing sandwich, she had gotten me 2 dress shirts, a dressy top, and a top to go over like a tank top, like a sweater, like a holy mesh dress. Wow. And I gotta show you. These are gonna be my favorites. This pair of Crocs. Look at these, or not Crocs, but they have the thing on the back so I don't lose them. But there was 2 pairs of shoes. 2 brand new pairs of shoes, my size. Never been worn by no one else. Never been brought to somewhere else to give to somebody else to get to somewhere. They were for me. Yo, hi. Hello, hello. Connor Johnson? Connor Johnson, you've asked 3 times, can you be a mod? No, 6 times have you been can you be a mod? Whoa. You cannot be a mod. There's only one mod on this station. And you probably know him. Yeah. So it's not you. Okay? So you cannot be a mod. Please, if you're here and you comes in, don't expect to have a moderation tool. I don't give them out freely. Okay? It's an internal thing, because even my friend who told me to come here, and he was the first person to ever sub up, he's like, don't give me a mod tool. I don't want one. And I'm like, what? He's like, don't give away your tools. The tools can be used in the backgrounds of YouTube while I'm sleeping off in La La Land during one of my sleep streams. You could be tooling up my whole shebang channel, and I would have no say in the matter. So no, I have given that privilege and right to only one person. And he would be saying hello right now if he was here. But he doesn't usually show up because he has a life to live. And it's not coming here to YouTube just to sit here and watch me talk about mine. So, if you do have the moments to come in here, like I said, throw me a gift. That was my first ever gift. Thank you for that sunshine, my friend. My very first gift. I appreciate you. So here we are. I've got sweet potatoes over here in the big bucket. Next year, I'm going to do a bigger bucket. So like the bucket that I'm showing you is this gray one. And the sweet potatoes coming up. Those were slips that I got off of a potato in my window. And I said, I'll let it grow. And once the leaves come, I will plant it into the ground. So I cut them off. And I put them in a little drizzle of water in a bowl. I had 6 green leaves growing. Not green leaves. Slips. They're called slips in the plant world. So I had 6 slips and 5 of them viable because they grew roots into the little bit of bowl of water. Put all 5 of them into the gray one and the yellow one over here. There's a yellow container right here. And behind me, I've got my sage and strawberries. Yes. And they'll probably grow next year. So, who knows what'll be growing here next year. But I know that there's quite the health gallery here of beautiful medicinal herbs. There's burdock, there's ornamental cherries, there's yarrow, there's many, many more things. And pretty soon, I'll be harvesting all of it. Harvesting it all before the next grass cutting. And there's quite a bit of wild lettuce here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that smells bad while I'm cooking it down, because most people put it into a slow cooker, but I don't have a slow cooker and I don't want one. I don't have any room for it. I do have a pot that I could put it all in and boil it all down. But does it? You sent me a... Oh, nice! Isn't that cool? Oh, Stacy. Yo. I don't know what that means, but it's pretty freaking cool. Look at what I can do. Isn't that pretty cool? Thank you. Stacy. That's beautiful. So now I've had 2 gifts. I felt my abundance today when I got my sandwich and my shoes fit me and all the clothes fit me, because it was like 2 dresses, a top, another I don't know. It was a bag of beautiful things, and it fit me, and they all had tags that I could cut off myself. So it's not like going to the boutique and getting clothes free. They were actually shopped for. She went to Walmart, and she's like, I was just going around Walmart, she said, and I thought of you. That right there is the gift, okay? It doesn't matter how many shoes or how many shirts and dresses she gave me. She was out shopping, and she thought of me. That's the magic. And it don't matter if you sent me a sunshine or a balloon sunshine. It doesn't matter. It's the thought that you sent me the sunshine. Right? You're happy with a kitty. Aw, hi, darling. Look at what you can do. You can do it. It's good seeing you in here. Thanks for being here. Your nose knows why I'm out here. I'm here enjoying the garden, watching the grass grow slow. It's nothing better. It's not too hot here now because it's cooled down. I don't think I'd come out here in the heat. I was out here this morning. I was like, whew, nope, no thanks. So I appreciate you all coming in here. There's 7 people, 8 people up in here. Just got off work. Beautiful day. Excellent. It's Friday. I hope you got a day off soon. I thinks about ya. Hey, hey. Claire Joy. TJ hugs. The kitty keeps scratching me. Don't leave her alone. If the cat is scratching you, it doesn't want to be bothered. That's the one true surety you can understand. If a cat is clawing you, leave it the fuck alone. My niece picks up a cat and just takes her and just loves her and smacks her right under her head. And the cat's like, I don't care. And then she drops her 3 feet in the air. What? Nothing wrong with it. But, ow. Girl, you see, ow. Last night I had to break out the fan. Look at that. That is not ow anymore. See how it's turning? It's turning. I didn't line it up. There was no fixing the fucking tan line on that. I'm like, yo. But I did sleep with a fan quite comfortably last night. Quite comfortably. Hey now. Hello, Casanova. Welcome. Kitty wants to pay. No, she doesn't. The cat trying to play with my fingers. Only because you're tickling it. Stop doing this. Your fingers are not a tail. Stop it. The poor cat's gonna be drove. So from all of this was a burn. This is sunburn. This is sunburned. And this is sunburned. But I know that next time I go into the sun, I'm still not going to wear that cream that makes everybody really gross, sick. Kitty is cute and cuddly. The kitty will be cuddly when it wants to be. Understand that when you're asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's going to run in circles around your room. Yo. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Damn, girl. I got enough burns on my hands. I know what you mean. Okay? Being a cook, I won't use sunscreen either. Now, at the beach, the girls were like, ow. And I'm like, yeah, this happened last year, the day before, too. Hi, Sam. No gloves on out here, my friend. I'm outside. There's other people around. I don't wear gloves outside unless it's like winter time. And I'm a roofer. I know. That's why you're brown. You got your skin all browned up. You are a roofer. Must be hard in the heat up there. Do they pull you off the roof if it's that hot? Salt tablets. That's good for electrolytes? Like, do you drink it? Do you put them in the drink? Do you make it, do you drink that? Do you drink that then? You get used to it. 15 years now. Whoa. Shit, boy. Dang. Used to it. It's fucking hard work, man. It's hard work. But that's good. That is good. I'm so excited. I can't believe I got my first gift. That's pretty cool. And I was like wondering who it was going to be and when it's going to be. Got my first sunshine. Got my first sunshine. And then I got a flying, floating balloon sun. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty cute. Pretty cool indeed. So I'm here almost 20 minutes. You knows what time it is. It's 7 o'clock on a Friday night. And what are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing something good. I know that I am. So I'm going to sit and enjoy this beautiful sundown. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your time. Thanks for thinking of me. I'll be back. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit the bells, blow the whistles. Reach out to a friend. Love you guys. Thanks.